I am Kevin Ioli at Yahoo Sports, and my guest right now is in the main event of UFC Vegas 46, a featherweight clash with Calvin Kattar, Giga Chikadze. Giga, welcome. Really good fight. I'm looking forward to this one. This should be a lot of fun.
Hey, Kevin. Thank you.
Well, are you a little disappointed, first of all, that you didn't get any consideration for the Alex Volkanovski fight? I saw that you kind of were throwing your hat in the ring when Max Holloway fell out for the featherweight championship. Did you feel like you had a shot at that?
Yeah, a little bit, of course. I'm concentrated on my fight first. But I don't know. Maybe that's even better because I win the fight. I get my shot anyway. So they can fight, and then I have more time to prepare. Maybe win it after. So I'm not really mad on that too much. So first, I have a big mission. I'm facing the toughest opponent I ever faced, I believe, and then we'll see what happens.
I was going to bring that up because I think if there's any criticism of you at this point, and it's hard to criticize your record, but you haven't faced the ranked guys yet. So this is now Calvin is going to be the highest ranked guy you face. Do you think that after this fight that from at that point on it'll be top 5 and above for the rest of your way?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I just needed somebody to fight from top 5. And that's why I took this fight with Calvin. I have a ton of respect of him, what he has done in this sport. He's a very strong guy, very tough guy. But no one was available for me to fight at the time I was asking. And some of them were injured. Some of them, they were already scheduled for the fight. So Calvin Kattar's name came out and I happily took this fight because he's ranked 5, and that's exactly what I need right now.
Calvin coming off a tough loss to Max Holloway. I'm sure you've looked at that fight. Is there anything that you've seen in his style that you feel like you can take advantage of?
That fight, I don't see Calvin with only one fight. That fight definitely was not a good fight for him, but he still throws some bombs in this fight. Any time could. Max is a tough guy. He has a great chin and he can take punches. But if there would be some other guy, Calvin would get some knockout win as well, even in the last round. So he still was throwing bombs. I watched Calvin Kattar's career, UFC career, very closely since he got into UFC. I studied him well, and I see his fight. I saw his fights and techniques, which I like it. It's funny that before I got to UFC, I was checking out his feints, some of his boxing weapons and techniques. And the guy is good, man. He's a very heavy puncher, which in our division, there is not many people who knocks people out.
Right.
That's what I like, and that's why I'm more motivated for this fight. Said no one has ever finished Calvin Kattar. Let's see now what's gonna happen when you face the world champion in karate and kickboxing.
I was just going to bring up to you the fact that, there haven't been a lot of karate guys, GSP, and Lyoto Machida, but there haven't been a lot of karate people who have gone to the top in the UFC. So number one, why do you think that is? And B, do you feel like your style is unusual enough that it creates issues every time somebody has to prepare for you?
The why, because karate has great weapons, and the base and the style. It gives you leverage to move and from the distance, and a lot of kick weapons, which does not really practice some other sports, even in Muay Thai and kickboxing. There is not similar kicks like in karate. There are like great kicks in kickboxing, but if you have a good check and you can move well, you can definitely avoid the kickboxing kick weapons. But in karate, that's more like tricky weapons coming. Some of the feint kicks and some of the spinning kicks. I mean, there are some spinnings in kickboxing and Muay Thai as well, but I feel like more entertaining way is in karate. Same time, the timing, the precision, all this comes from karate. But definitely you need the kickboxing as well to understand how the punch is coming to you. You just mentioned what's the difference, right? So in kickboxing, they do a lot of more like mixing up the combinations of kick and punch and kick and punch. And sometimes when you mix it up this and you forgot for the of the base, you stand tall. You need this stand tall stance for these long combinations. But karate is more like a sniper style. And I'm kind of using both. That's not only one style I have. When I need to finish the guy, I finish with kickboxing style, the last few combos. But before that, I'm trying to stay sniper and pick shots. And once I need it, then I'm on my button, you know, I push it and go forward.
Giga, I think one of the things that makes you interesting is, you know, when you talk about that sniper style, you have that great quickness and your kicks are so fast. And I think that's a thing that a lot of fighters, do you find they have trouble, you know, dealing with that speed of your kicks that, you know, not only do they come from different angles that maybe they're not used to, but also you have very quick kicks?
No, not really. I'm really comfortable with that. I've been doing this for all my life. You know, I was practicing each kick thousands of times, not 1,000 kicks one time, like Bruce Lee said, right? So I did pretty much all my life from both way. There was not only the orthodox style, even I'm orthodox handed.
Right.
My coaches, my sensei from karate always make me train from both style as a southpaw and orthodox. That's why I feel really comfortable to switch sometime and see how my opponent can react. I can kick from both sides and stay the same. Even from the southpaw, it's funny. I have some of the weapons, which people call it now Giga kick. Comes from southpaw stance.
Right.
You know, they have not seen my boxing style from southpaw, which I'm excited to bring some time. Maybe not in this fight, maybe in this fight. We'll see how it goes.
What do you think, you know, from sparring, like Terrence Crawford, one of the best boxers in the world, and one of the things he's great at is switching and fighting southpaw or right-handed. And what do you think causes trouble? Is it because people train for a traditional stance and then when you switch southpaw, it's something that they haven't prepared for? What is it that causes them trouble when you're able to switch like that?
I feel like not everyone has the same level sparring partners with two different stances, you know.
Right.
Even I mean, it's really hard to you know, you only train with the one or two, three guys, but there is so much different style. Let's say some of the guys, they come in our gym sometime and they bring their different style, which I never really trained against that type of guys. And it makes me think that, oh, I need to get better in this. I need to call this guy more and ask him to train with us, you know. And yeah, I feel like this sport is such a big sport that you cannot get crazy good in like very young age, because
Right.
you need to train with so many different type of sparring partners and teammates. Yeah.
Do you feel, you know, was that win over Barboza, you know, did that in your own mind kind of, I know you were confident even going into that fight, but when you did what you did and you finished Barboza, and, you know, only the best of the best are finishing Barboza, right? I mean, when you finished Barboza, did that take your confidence to another level?
Maybe not, because I was sure that what I was doing. I called it earlier as well.
I remember.
Yeah, it's like, like this guy is a striker, amazing striker, legend in this sport. But earlier, whatever I mentioned, that I come from this background, I was on a highest stage in this sport. And you come there and you try to strike with me, you're mistaken, So I feel like I just proved it once again to that people who didn't believe in me before, because I'm a new name in the game. I'm barely like 2 years here, and I understand. And this guy has been more than 10 years in UFC and was entertaining everyone, myself as well. I was a fan. I am a fan of him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not talking about some different sports like wrestling or the ground game, jiu-jitsu, right? I'm talking about in that sport where I was the best and where I am the best. So
exactly. Well, you know what? I think they're giving you the respect now because Calvin Kattar is ranked number 5, and you were better than a 2-1 favorite to win this fight. So BetMGM has you at -250. So a lot of confidence being placed in you by the bookmakers.
Yeah, I mean, so far I've been all the time the underdog, which make me more more happier because all my friends make more money with it.
Get a little bit of juice there.
yeah. All the Georgians, they probably I'm like a hero there because in 2021 they made so much money on my fights.
Oh, they like gambling in Georgia? Is that what they do there?
It's a big there. Yeah, gambling is a big there, and they gamble on different sports, soccer mostly. But since I'm in UFC, they were making some good money.
There we go. Well, good.
I was getting a lot of messages. Thank you for giving me the whole budget salary of the whole year and stuff like that.
There you go. Well, let's wrap it up with this. I know you're confident you're going to win this. Do you think you finish Calvin Kattar? How do you see this one going? Do you have a
that's definitely a big challenge for me. No one has finished Calvin Kattar.
Never been knocked down. Never been knocked down.
Never been knocked down. Never been finished. So definitely that's makes me. Gives me more hunger feeling to do that and letting witness how this feels like. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go there, be me. I'm gonna make sure I win the fight, and I'm gonna try to knock him out. I know I can get. So probably we're gonna see some new highlight.
New Giga Cakes. Well, look forward to that. I will be there Saturday. Can't wait to see it. Giga Chikadze, thank you so much for joining me. Best of luck on Saturday.
Thank you. Appreciate it.